Fakes the handoff. It's Sutton. Stop for no gain again. Third down coming up.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Fourth down completion to the running back. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with...
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. And the Aztecs will have 1st and 10 here. Ball handed to the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park, and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the runner takes off to his right. Breaks into the clear. Goes out of bounds, but a nice game. They'll spot him short of the 35.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a 1st down.
Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. They'll try the option play here. He's got the 1st down and more. Right. Now here he goes. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Charlotte. Powers into the end zone.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes the score 7-3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And here's the handoff. The game moves the ball to a 34. The Aztecs come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, San Diego State. He broke away and they couldn't catch it. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
San Diego State has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. The 49ers offense is back out there on the field. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looks right for a quick completion. Look out, he's got space ahead. Tackle made after a solid game will spot the ball for 31.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. And on the carry, he's heading left. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Oh, he throws it back. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. It's a foot race. Able to catch it. Touchdown, 49ers.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
Automatic on the PAT. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded up near the 25. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll run it from the gun. Breaking into the clear. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Second down play coming up. Gonna run it. It's Washington. Tackled, but forced down.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. And they're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
And the Aztecs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him inside the 35.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Looking to pass this time. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He can go. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. And they'll finally bring it down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position.
This is just a game-changing play right here. Not only the interception, but the huge return on the back of it to set up the offense with great field position. Now they've got to capitalize and put this ball in the end zone. What a tremendous play.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Charlotte.
This is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
Extra point makes the lead 11. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Fights off a defender. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Second down after that previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
This is a great example, Chris, of man-zone principles within the passing game. You run a drag route, normally people think that...
And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it! Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Boy, defense gets away with one there. He's wide open, and he just drops that ball. They're going to have to adjust the coverage here because clearly this quarterback, he's seeing it well. He found the open man. They're not going to miss many of those.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. On the move now. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do, was get this quarterback off of his spot. And here he's got to escape to the right side of the field. And now he's on the run. And he is just not that accurate. Once he's on the run, there's contact, and it's an incompletion.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. The Aztecs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. First down. Looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab. Good enough for first down yardage. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Boy, if they give you that easy completion on the outside, you take it. And if you take it on time, you can create a little bit of yards after the catch. It's a really good job by that wide receiver. You can see as he gets himself off the line of scrimmage, it's soft coverage. And then once he gets the ball, he turns into a runner. That's a beautiful job right there and a really nice offensive play. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And the Aztecs now will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Critical moment in this conference championship. 10th play of the drive. Third down and short. Out of the gun now on third down. Drop over the middle. It's Brown. Able to convert on third down. Gives them a fresh set of downs from the 22. Timeout taken by San Diego State. That's their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. And the Aztecs will line up on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Running out of time in the pocket. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we've got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up.
Boy, he has to clean up these reads and these throws. The pick on the last drive, and now defense with their hands on the football again. They are fortunate that they dropped that interception.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's bringing it back. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. They'll try to run it with the option. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Now the offense will spend the timeout here, their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Oh, it's a double pass. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. The 49ers will kick it away to get us going in the second half. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Aztecs offense back on the field now. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Third down, out of the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Sheffield. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. The Aztecs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
And they lean on their running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes off in a bootleg. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Good scramble by this quarterback. I know it doesn't pick up a ton of yards here, but you're creating a more manageable down and distance, and you're getting down and avoiding the hit. It's a really good job managing the game and managing the hits that you're going to take throughout the game.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on third and short on the plus 27. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's got room to run. Look out. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Aztecs. This offense is still clicking. So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin. He makes the grab in the end zone. The two-pointer gets him back within a field goal.
Chris, you can tell they spend a lot of time on these two-point plays. It's just executed perfectly. Good timing by the quarterback. Throw it into the end zone, and it's good.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Charlotte offense back on the field now. And there's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Caught in the backfield. It's Cobb. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a first down. It's an easy first down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. The completion sets them up just a yard for the marker here on second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, look out. He's got open space. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. The 49ers are moving quickly down the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Here comes the pressure. Caught in the open. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. You got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field. But if
and he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, second rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
What if they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? Dropping back. It's White. And he's got it. So the 2-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The San Diego State offense on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And the Aztecs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Receiver in motion now. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. He'll try a pass here. That's Carr. It's Brown. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. The Aztecs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, third down is the game within the game, and this is a really nice play call from this play caller, and then solid execution from the quarterback, from the wide receiver on the outside. They're able to find space and get the completion for a first down.
Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed by the receiver. Sees an opening. Now here he goes. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Running back grabs it on the screen. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and manage. Well, you feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on 3rd down.
A running play called on 4th down. Touchdown, San Diego State. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, no one's going to be upset at your aggressive nature as a head coach if you are successful on these 2-point plays. But when you can't get in, that's when everyone starts to wonder, why are you going for these 2-point plays?
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They'll run it here. They bring him down right at the 20.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
It's Charlotte with the lead, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. First down and more. He's still running. Oh, he's got open space. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. The offense really clicking here. Tight end goes in motion. Looking downfield. It's White. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Now here he goes. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Charlotte.
You know, Chris, I love it when the quarterback is rewarded for doing the right thing. And here he goes through his read, and there's nothing there. So he's taking what the defense gives, and he checks the football down. He's got his running back open on the outside, just checks it down, and he takes it the distance. That is a beautiful job, good timing, and a touchdown for this offense.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Wide open downfield. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. And the Aztecs will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He goes out of bounds, but a big chunk play moves the ball near the 50.
It's an outstanding job by this quarterback of seeing the coverage down the field, but also seeing the rush lanes and the opportunity to get on the outside and use his legs. And he's able to just move the chains right away, step out of bounds, and avoid the hit. Really nice job.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. The Aztecs have first and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs. Great catch when they desperately needed it. Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Makes a quick catch. And he is stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner forced out at the 11. That's where they'll start this drive. Back up. The Charlotte offense retakes the field now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Chris, I think this is time to be a bit conservative here. You've got the lead, and the last thing you want to do is create a short field for the opposition. So you need to create a first down and maybe run some clock out as well. Those are your two objectives here. You've got to achieve at least one of them.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. First down here for this offense. with RPO. The quarterback looks to his right. The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover. Handoff to the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those three together.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there. But with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense. Try to get another series moving forward.
See if he can make something happen with the return. Good coverage there. 0 gain on the return. The 49ers offense is back out there on the field. Back to pass. It's White. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
Grinding away on the ground. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. Breaking tackles and going. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, 49ers.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
And they get set now to try the PAT. He knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Aztecs offense back on the field now. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking deep to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Intercepted a desperation throw here. Look out, he's in the clear. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. All the way State.
The field position has to change your mentality as a quarterback. They're in field goal range, Chris, and he's got to make sure that he's conservative with the ball. If he feels like he's got 3 points in his pocket, he puts it in harm's way, and not only is it picked, but it's taken back for 6. What a return in the athleticism from this secondary.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Back to throw. It's White. Caught in the flat by the running back. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. And the Aztecs now will spend their first timeout. The decision to make. What are they going to do on this second down? Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Timeout taken by San Diego State. That's their second. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on third down. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Oh, and he throws it back. Defense is coming after him. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. On the ground, it's Sutton. And they bring him down, looks like inches short of the marker.
This group is so dominant on the ground. If you got a back like this, why not? Give him the rock. Let him churn up these yards. They've been totally dominant at the line of scrimmage and completely controlled this game on the ground.
Here's the handoff. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They look to throw it here on second down. And he will score. Touchdown, Aztecs. Now the all-important extra point. Kick is up and good. They go in front here deep in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Turner steps out of bounds at the 17. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Oh, he throws it back. Pulls it in. It's Barnes. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, and he's sacked as time expires. A huge play by the defense to secure the win.